Well, the price is they will kill you. If somebody give you, let's say, 5 million euro, and you have to pay, and you did not pay, they will not go to the government and they say this guy stole us. They will take in their hand. Family is more important. Fear is only temporary.
Yeah.
Yes, fear. People feel afraid from you, but love will stay for a long time.
Hello and welcome to a new episode on the Yeka Fit YouTube channel. Today I'm here to interview a former diplomat, entrepreneur and international drug trafficker, Ali Koleilat. Ali, thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming and appreciate you willing to share your story with me.
It's my pleasure to be with you here.
Perfect. I want to start by diving into what I know of the drug world, which is barely anything. All my impressions of the drug world is through movies, but you have actually been in there. So how would you say that the depictions of drug world and drug business in movies are they accurate or not at all?
Well, some of the movie can show some of the really drugs and but they don't show also the loneliness, the fearness, and the movie and what the movie show is real about the drugs, about the violence, but this is real. But also a real movie show about the loneliness and the fear about the drug trafficking.
Okay, and do you have any movie in mind which you would say okay, this movie really got it right?
Not really.
Not
All
really?
of them not.
No.
Lord of the War.
Yeah?
Yes.
That comes
but
close.
He was talking about more than weapons.
Yes, I've seen the movie. It's very good.
Yes.
But okay, yeah, because I remember Lord of War, and indeed, I think he loses his brother, he loses his family.
It's true.
Which you say it's true. Have you noticed that being involved in the drug world comes with a great personal cost also?
Yes, of course. You have to always to look behind your shoulders, and you always have the fear what will happen.
Yes.
But in the first step, you don't realize. You have always excuse.
Yeah.
For the involving in illegal things.
Yeah. What would you say was the defining moment in your life that put you on the track towards what you have done and what you have become?
You know, when I came to here to Holland, I was just working in second-hand cars and ship them to Africa, to west part of Africa. And then I started the habit of gambling, and I lost a lot of money. I have debt, and I have family to support. So I was looking for a quick solution, not the right solution.
Yes.
This is the biggest mistake.
Okay. And how would you say that you were looking for a quick solution? What turned out to be that solution?
To start with stolen cars, so I can make quick money. This is a quick solution, but the right solution it wasn't.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yes.
But how does one go from selling second-hand cars to selling stolen cars to eventually going into the drug trade?
You know, it's not the big moment. Then you say, I want to be a drugs dealer. But you start gradually.
Yeah.
You start with stolen cars or something small and illegal. And then step by step, you are making money and you want to continue. But this is very wrong.
Yes.
And this is mistakes. The price you have to pay for it.
Yes, I can imagine. So little by little, you got deeper and deeper into the underworld.
Yes.
And when did you realize, okay, I'm deep in here, I can't go back?
When they arrest me in Belgium in 2014.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Send me to United States.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Spending 9 years in jail there.
All right, that's heavy. We will definitely get into that also. Yes. But first, I would like to ask, because you did this for a long time.
Yes.
So you have intimate knowledge about how it works. So how would you say, what are some skills or characteristics of people that thrive in the underworld?
Well, you have to be honest with because there is no, when you are dealing with drugs, there is no contract there. You have to respect your word. You have to deliver. You have to be disciplined, and you have to be hard work. But this 3 items I said, if you use it in the legal way, is much better.
Yeah.
You will achieve it without any headache and without any fear.
Okay.
But later on in years, I discovered that.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, and what would you say that is a key skill to have? Would you say it's negotiation, or what do you think made the difference?
I told you have to be disciplined and you have you have to have the courage to.
The courage.
You have to courage. I will do it. And,
Yeah. Okay.
And but was this thing, the courage and discipline, if you do it also, as I repeat again now, on the hard work, you will
Yeah.
achieve more.
Once you started, I can imagine, if I'm speaking for myself, I can imagine that if I started in the underground world and I was doing these things, I would get some doubts. And I would be like, oh, should I be doing this, yes or no? Did you ever have these feelings?
Yes, deep inside me, yes.
Yeah.
Many times I have said to myself, why I have done it?
Yeah.
Why I have done it? But then you see the money, and the money blind the people.
Yes?
Yes.
And that justified it for you?
It is not like, yes, kind of it, yes.
Yes.
I want to prove I can do something. Many times I want to stop, and then another opportunity, another things, then you go again, flow again with the past.
So the money was that good that you couldn't really stop.
Yes.
And do you still think about these times when you were doing this? Do you have any feelings of regret or any feelings of like longing?
No, of course I regret from the first day I stepped in this business till the end, because the price is too high.
Yes?
The price to pay is too high. The pain you cost to your family, the pain it cost to the people around you is not worth it at all.
Because for me, I have done, like I walked the legal path, like with my studies, etc.
Yes.
But I can imagine the feeling of when you come from nothing, like you did, you came from Beiroet.
Yes, civil war in Lebanon,
Yes.
1975. And then I came here as a refugee camp in Little Geest in the north, Underworld, in the north of Holland. And then I want to make, of course, I want to make money because I have disability in the right side of my body. I want to prove I can do it. And I was doing it in the legal way very good in the second-hand cars. But then you lose it all in one time, and you have family to support, and you have responsibility to be. Then you're looking for very quick opportunity to make money.
I want to talk to you about that because you stated before that the way you lost it all was through gambling.
Yes.
As of right now, it's very common. Gambling has been very normalized, and there's even people online that are promoting it. How do you look towards gambling?
Gambling it destroy you.
Yeah.
Because when you make money, you say, I just make 10,000 euro or 1,000 euro. I'm not going to work for 500.
Yeah.
And if you lose money, you say, I just lose 10,000 euro. I'm not going to work to get it, but I will gamble again. Till the end, you don't have anything. And then you are looking for any way to get it back.
So that is what caused you to be in such desperate
Yes.
position that you wanted to do this. I can imagine. And once you were in this underground world, I can imagine feeling extreme stress and pressure and fear. How was this for you?
You know, in the beginning was like excitement. You are making money. You are clapping.
Yeah.
But then after sometimes you realize you are afraid. If you want to travel abroad, you are always afraid if there is arrest warrant against you. And what happened also in 2000, because I had the arrest warrant from United States.
Yeah.
So it's in the beginning, yes, but after that, you regret it.
Yes. Because you said money, it blinds you.
Yes, money blinds. Yes.
Yes.
I had money and I have power.
Exactly.
I had money, I have power, and then because when you have influence, you think you are untouchable.
Yes.
When you are making money and you have influence, you think you are not untouchable. But this is the biggest mistake.
Yes, I can imagine.
No one is above the law. No one is above.
I actually want to get into more that money and power. I have the question at the end.
No problem.
Because I talked with my manager about this because we were making the questions.
Yes.
And we had a discussion for like an hour about which one is better, money or power. I said power was better. He said money. But save it for now.
Yes.
Think about it.
No problem. I know the answer.
Yes.
I know the answer.
I told him as well. I said, whatever you say, that is the answer. So we spoke about feeling pressure, stress, fear.
Yes.
But I can also imagine feeling immensely powerful and feeling like on top of the world, invincible, like you said. But how long did that last, and how did it feel to have that feeling of power?
Well, power and money, they work together. But in my opinion, power is more than money.
Yeah.
Yes, you are the decision maker. You have contact. You can call the president, and is power, I believe, more than money.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. But and while you had both power and money, how did you feel? How did this impact you on a personal level?
I started to believe that I'm untouchable.
And how so? Like, give an
Then,
example.
if I have any problem, I call the police, or not in of course in Lebanon or in Africa. Of course, not in Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Unfortunately.
And then immediately I solved the problem. You need to have also strong contact too.
Network.
Network,
Right?
of course, yes.
Did you have a strong one?
Yes, a very strong one.
Yeah.
Yes.
What, like?
Presidents.
Yes.
Yes, president. All West African president, I have contact with them.
On, like, you could call them whenever you
Yes,
want.
yes, yes.
And they will pick up
Yes, for sure.
till this day, or no longer?
No, I have some friends.
Some friends still.
Yes, because I don't do anything wrong now. I
Yeah.
don't. If I want to have legal business and I need the help in some African leaders,
Yeah.
yes.
This is interesting to know. Okay. Then I want to ask, like, because when you see the movies, you
Yes.
see someone comes from nothing, they're poor, they don't have anything, they crave the cars, the watches, the traveling, and then suddenly they get it, which happened for you also.
Yes.
What was the thing, the perk of this life which you enjoyed the most?
Look, money and the clapping and big cars, you enjoy, and private plane and plane, you enjoy it.
Yes.
I cannot deny it.
Yeah.
But the price you pay is much higher than this
I understand.
things.
Yeah. But I want to focus on, what did you enjoy the most while you had it? Let's not think about the price that comes later on, but while you had it, did you enjoy having the cars the most, the watches? What is the biggest perk?
All of them.
All of it.
All of them. You know, if you have watch and you don't have nice car,
Yeah.
it's not. If you have watch and nice car and you have a nice woman with
Yeah.
you, also nice.
So the whole lifestyle.
The whole lifestyle.
The
yes.
whole lifestyle. I can
But
imagine.
of course, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth
I
it.
put it down here. Was it worth it? You say no, it wasn't.
wasn't.
All right, we will get more into that.
The price
later.
is too high.
So, like you said, it's nice to have money, cars, watches,
Yes.
but women also. Like,
Of course.
yes.
Yeah.
Do you have any experience in that?
Well,
regard?
I have 9 kids.
Nine?
9 kids from 5 different women.
Okay.
I have also one son, and he is his grandpa is Charles Taylor, from the daughter of Charles Taylor.
Charles Taylor.
Yes, the ex-president of Liberia.
That's crazy. That's nice. And to be honest, that's also something they say, that women can be a blessing or they can be a curse. Would you say that they are?
Both.
Both.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, both.
Okay. Because okay.
But and then blessing. Let's give it a positive blessing. Is
Yes,
more, yes,
I can imagine, because 9 children, 5 women. Yeah, you had your fair share then. Okay, and you stated before that the skills that made you thrive in the underworld would also be applicable in the legal world.
Yes.
Discipline, hard work,
Hard work.
courage. Is there anything else you would say that transfers very well from what you used to do in the underworld to now being in the light of day?
Just work on yourself, work hard on yourself, and do positive things. Do something you can be proud of it in the future. This is more important than the luxury life and the excitement, because it's the excitement only for short
Yes,
term.
I want to talk about that. Look, you said while you were living it was great, having cars, watches, etc. But how long did it last?
It lasts till they arrest me in Belgium.
Yeah.
And I have spent 9 years in United States. And in United States, I have the time to think what I have done in my life. Is it worth it? Is not worth it.
Okay, so no matter the luxuries you have,
Yes.
eventually
If
it
it's
will-
not a legal way,
Yeah.
then no one is above the law.
Yes.
No one.
Yeah. Okay, and specifically about money, because people have said, and I've heard this before also, that after a certain amount of money starts, like, it doesn't matter anymore.
It's true.
Yes?
After some numbers, then...
Could you give me an estimate?
Well, I have a lot of money, more than I imagined.
Yeah.
I had it. and then it's the number, and then you want more and more. People are greedy
Yes.
to have more money, more money, but the price is very high.
Because I would imagine, I'm putting myself in your shoes. I would say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to aim for a certain number, and then it's done. Did you not do this? Or
No,
did
but you will do that, and then you will start something you lose. Then you want it back.
Yes.
And then you're looking also for the kick. Then you are making money, a lot of money. Then the kick is
Yes, you're addicted.
Addicted.
okay.
But this is very wrong.
Okay, but then you had more money basically than you could spend.
Yes, more.
But you still wanted more. Why?
Because of the greediness, and you want more and more and more. This is the greediness.
Yes. All right. I want to talk to you about while you were living this life. I can imagine that you're always living with this fear or this knowledge that it could be over at any time.
Well, I live with it. I learned to live with it, and I know one day it will be end.
Yes.
I know that.
The end, it can come in different ways. It can come through legal means, police or somewhere else, or it can come through maybe an enemy trying to take you out.
It's true. Or people kill you, or
exactly.
steal you, or the authority arrest you.
And which were you most afraid of?
From the government to arrest me.
Yes, the government.
Yes, because in my business, in all my business, I was correct to do the business. So yes, I always.
Oh, you did it right, the right way.
I did it right, yes.
So you didn't make much enemies.
Yes, because any mistake, I know, if I make any mistake, the price will be very high.
So it was the government that you were afraid of most.
Yes.
And then I can imagine, because you were doing this for a long period.
Yes, sir.
So how did it feel when you knew that the moment was there? I've been caught. It's over. Did you feel relief, or did you feel like I have to get out of this? How did you feel?
No, in the beginning you have to get. When they told you you're going to spend all your life behind bars in United States, then you are trying to find a way to go out of the mess. I done it.
Yeah.
This is yes, and then you realize you cannot do anything. This is true.
There's no way out.
No, there's no way out.
And then what did you accept it?
I have to accept it. This is the moment of truth.
Yeah.
This is the moment of truth. You have to accept it.
All right. And how did you feel how did your arrest impact the people around you?
Well, impact the people around me. Some people stay loyal.
Yes.
But the most important, the pain, my family paid the price.
Yeah. Because you're no longer there.
I was not there.
Yes.
9 years is not 6 months. It's 9 years. And also in the United States, it's very worse there. It's very bad there.
Where were you?
I was in New York in MCC, and I was also in MDC in Brooklyn and Manhattan.
And while you were there, because also the movies, they talk a big part and they show a lot about prison and how it's there. How was your time in prison? How was that for you?
Well, in a prison, you have time. You have time to think what you will do in the future. And the time I spent in a prison, I tried to learn. I tried to do like a high school diploma because I never been to school because of the war in Lebanon. So I tried to change to a positive way.
Okay.
But the prison inside is a lot of problem, a lot of gangs.
Yes.
A lot of fightings.
Yeah. Were you ever involved in any of that?
No, I was not.
But okay, I can also imagine that because the two worlds are so extremely different. You come from all the freedom in the world, going where you want, even though you have some fear, but you have the cars, you have the watches, that you have the women, and then you go to prison, which is totally different.
And one day you have everything.
Yes.
In this business. Second day you don't have nothing.
Okay. And were you when you were in there, were you craving? I want back what I had, or were you like, no, I have to accept that it's gone?
I want to have only my family back.
So it made you show what is important.
Yes, what is really in life value.
Okay.
Is the family, the children. So is more important than any criminal things or any money in the world.
So you didn't think about the watches, the travel.
No, this is I told you it was for short time. The luxury, the women, the big cars. It was only. Is for short time, but the family is more important.
All right. We touched upon this briefly, but also in movies, especially about drugs and crime,
Yes.
a lot of emphasis is put on loyalty and trust. Because as you said, there's no written contracts.
Yes.
If someone steals from you, you can't run to the police.
Yes.
So trust is very important. How did you value this in your business?
I know. If I am doing this business, I have to do very correct, because any mistake I can pay my life price.
Yeah.
So
And the people you were working with, how did you do that?
correct with them. If they give me something, I pay them back on spot, or is only word.
Yes.
In this business, is your word more than any contract.
And did someone ever break their word to you?
Not really.
No?
Not really. Not really. I let it go. Sometimes you let it go. You don't take advantage.
No?
I let it go.
Okay, because they say like there's no honor among thieves. If in the criminal world,
It's sometimes also in a legal way.
Yeah.
So you have to.
Yeah.
You have to let it go.
okay. But so in your case, it didn't happen. But what
Didn't
would you
happen.
say?
Didn't happen. Because I was dealing with only few big drugs dealer in Holland. I did not do all. I done with big people. I give them and they pay me.
But what would you say? Like because it didn't happen, now you have to speculate a little bit. But what would you say would be the consequence if someone broke your trust or broke loyalty?
Well, the price is they will kill you. The price they will kill you if somebody give you let's say 5 million euro or 5 million whatever, and you have to pay and you did not pay, then they will not go to the government and they say this guy stole us. They will take in their hand. And I was all the people in my generation, most of them they are killed or in a prison.
Okay.
I'm one of the luckiest to survive.
And because loyalty is so important, how did you reward the people that you were doing business with? How did you keep them loyal? How did you?
With my honesty, yes, honesty. I respect my word.
Yes.
When I respect it, then I did not have any.
And people didn't take advantage of it.
Some, and it was a little amount of money. Then you let it go.
No reason to start anything.
No, there is no reason to start war and this one, because when you start war and start killing, in the end you will be the one
Getting killed.
Yes. Okay. When you start with the blood, you will end it with the blood.
And that was not your way.
No, not way. Was my way only make money, enjoy, not to kill.
Perfect. Very nice.
That's why God kept me safe, survived till now.
I think this is an important question, but knowing now what how your life turned out, would you choose this life again?
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not.
So this is easy to say, but I'm asking you, let's go back to the moment when you lost it all.
Yes.
And you had your family to provide for. How would you have done it then?
Keep fighting for the right way.
The right way.
Yes.
So you would rather
I will educate myself. I will take another path.
So it was not worth it at all?
At all. Believe me, it's not worth it at all.
Okay, because people these days, it starts small, but I've noticed that people tend to be against school. They say school doesn't really teach you the most important things. You should maybe start a business on your own. And
well, school teach you a lot of things.
Yes.
And education is the future. And for any people want to think to do crime, I advise them, education is the best.
Yes.
You know, in the 9 years I spent in US, I start to learn. I did not know how to write and to read. And I realized that education is very important.
Yes.
And you can start drugs or if doing this, but in the end there is a price to be paid.
Yes.
There is a jail, and if somebody steal you, you will try to kill, and then the price is higher.
Yes.
So I advise the new generation, focus on education, do something positive, do something proud, to be proud in the future.
Yes. Okay.
And really, I advise it from the bottom of my heart.
While you started this and were doing it, you were enjoying it.
Yes.
But was there not a part of you that was looking for a way out, or were you enjoying it too much?
No, of course, deep inside me, I was looking for a way out. But then you are inside. It is not easy to. It is not easy to go out.
Yes.
It's not easy to to be out of this circle.
Okay. Is there something, a specific instance or something that happened which you would say, this is the thing I regret the most about what I did?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. With the stolen cars, with drugs, weapons, everything I regret. The women not.
I can imagine. All right. And something, because again, I have no knowledge of the underworld. Is there something you would say that would shock me to know about the underworld, how it works? Something a normal person wouldn't know?
The underworld is, they call it, why they call it underworld? Because there is a lot of crimes, there are a lot of killings, there are a lot of greediness. There is no, in the drug business, there is no loyalty. So this is the underworld.
And you mentioned briefly before that while you were living this life, and maybe even now, you were always looking over your shoulder.
Yes.
And when did you realize you were doing this?
Well, from the moment you're doing illegal things, you always you have something in your mind. They will arrest me, because I'm not doing the right things. Even now, I'm not doing anything. I give you an example. Last week, Monday, I came from Morocco, which I love this country.
Thank you.
And then, because in 2014, they arrested me in Belgium, I was really scared if there any international arrest warrant.
Yes.
From the time I checked the passport and everything, I was really worried. But that's why always you are worried about get arrested like that.
Yes, I can imagine, because even me, I don't do anything illegal, but when I get a letter from the tax authority or something, I get like, ooh, what's going on? No. Maybe I did something wrong. So I can imagine that's way worse for you. But also, we didn't really touch upon this, but your book is called The Coke-diplomat.
Yes.
How did you become a diplomat?
Well, I told you I have a son from the daughter of the president, and I was working for the president in Liberia, Charles Taylor, and I have a diplomatic passport from Guinea-Bissau.
Okay.
I have also a diplomatic passport from Africost, Africost. Yeah. And with my contact, I have a Boeing 727, 34 passenger. And when you have the private plane, it opened a lot of doors for me in the past. To study, you have to study
very hard.
Yes.
Yes. Well, okay. Yeah, this is because the stories are that in Africa people don't take it that narrow with the law. The law is more optional.
Oh, it's true.
Yes. So
it's different than Europe.
Yes, of course it is. This is your since you've been there. It's true that you can make anything happen with money or power.
Yes, in Africa, money talk. And everywhere, but in Africa is more.
Yes.
Yes.
Money is the only thing that talks there.
Yes. People are poverty, and people want to do anything to make money.
And even presidents and even government officials.
Yes, president they want to be elected to be into second term, and they need the money.
This is I think a good segue to what we were talking about earlier, the money versus power directive, because I personally think that with power you can affect a lot more change and get more things for yourself than with just money. But how do you look at this?
Well, I look the same. Power is a power more than money. That's why they call it power.
Because but how would you say, like, what is the difference between? Because again, people
actually they can also be together.
Yes,
money can make power.
Yes,
and money and power give you the ability to make the decision, and you also power. I think it will stay more than money.
Yes, I can imagine, because example would be, especially here in Europe,
yes.
Even though you have a lot of money, there's a lot of regulations. You can't, for example, if you buy a beautiful house in Amsterdam and you want to change the way it looks, if it's on a certain list of like national heritage, then you cannot change it. But with power, you could, for example, change it. Have you noticed that power gets you further than money?
Yes, in Africa. My experience in Africa. Let's say I need a license for cutting the wood, timber.
Yeah. Yes.
And I call the president. I tell him I need a license,
and he will give it to you.
Then he will call his minister of
agriculture.
And then I will get the license.
Okay, but
That's his power. You need the power.
you need the power,
Yes, you need the connection.
the connections.
The power. Yeah, you need the right people to have they give you the power.
Okay, and because this is again from what I've seen from movies, etc., is that it's always good to have someone owe you, to have them that they have to do you a favor. Did you work this way also, or was it like did people owe you? Did they have to do things for you because you did things for them?
Let's say Charles Taylor. I gave him a favor, and then he turned it to me, and he gave me a diplomatic passport as a general consul in Brazil.
So you were the general consul of Brazil
For Liberia.
for Liberia.
Yes, you know the listeners. They say this guy he's telling crazy. It's not.
No,
but it's
but,
true. They can check it. They
yes.
can check me on Google.
Yeah.
They can Google my name, and
Yes.
it's true. And I'm not saying things didn't happen.
How much money would you say you have earned from all of this?
I make a lot of money, more than I imagined.
Okay.
I
But-
cannot give you a figure. I want to have the blue.
No. Okay, but more than I would imagine.
But yes, sir.
Okay. Hundreds of millions, maybe.
Well,
Okay. And what did you love spending money on the most? That's just the first thing that pops into your mind.
clothes, cars, yachts.
You had yachts, multiple.
Well, I had a plane. Of course, I had yacht.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. If you have a plane, you have a yacht. That makes sense. This is more a general question, but in your business or in general, would you rather be loved or would you rather be feared?
Absolutely loved.
Yes.
Because feared is only temporary.
Yeah.
Yes, feared, people feel afraid from you. But love will stay for a long time.
Okay. And did you try to do that in your business also? Did you try to become loved or like be good with people or make them
I
fear
was
you?
always good with people.
Yes.
I always treat people with respect, regardless what they are. They are the president I always treat people with respect.
I can imagine that if you are doing business with shady people, there needs to be a level of like respect, but also if I do something to this guy, he's going to do something to me.
It's true, but if there is respect and trust, then there is no violence.
Okay.
When the violence starts, when the party are not paying or they did not respect their words, then the violence will start.
That threat of violence kept things smooth, mostly.
Yes.
Okay. This was the final question that I had, and that's basically you said it already, but what is a message that you would give the younger generation?
The message I give for new generation: work hard, be disciplined, work on your future, make something positive. You be proud. The money, the watches, the yacht, the plane is, believe me, is only short time.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
I advise do something positive in the future for the new generation.
Of course, you recently came out with a book which is called The Coke-diplomat. Would you say this is an autobiography?
Yes, this is. I'm telling the people about my past, and also the life I went through from the beginning till the end,
Yes.
and to advise them not to do what I done.
Okay, and that is the reason for this book
Yes.
to show how you lived,
Yes.
what you had, and why it wasn't worth it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna read it.
It's my pleasure.
Are there any further plans? What are you gonna do next with this?
Soon there will a movie or series.
Movie or series about this?
Yes.
Okay. Be sure to keep an eye out. This is obviously the book of Ali Koleilat, The Coke-diplomat. It's out right now. I think you can buy it everywhere.
Yes, and bol.com and the Bruna.
Oké, nou, bol.com, Bruna. En misschien in de toekomst ook een film. Good to know.
Well, I met all West Africans. I met Gaddafi in Libya.
Yes?
Yes.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Muammar Gaddafi, yes. He gave 10 million to Charles Taylor. And Charles Taylor, he flew a secret flight. I took him from Monrovia to Libya. And Gaddafi gave him 10 million. He was, Taylor was one of his security guard. And he was on my plane. And I took him also to Paris. They had summoned for West African leader
Yes.
in Paris So it was all leaders from Africa in France.
Oh, okay. And
That's why, and we from going back from Paris to Monrovia, Liberia, he told me I want to go to Gaddafi, Libya.
yeah.
And I took him, and it was we went to his hometown, Gaddafi, in Sirte,
Yeah.
and they welcome us. And the second trip, he received $1 million cash from Gaddafi Taylor.
And yes, because you were obviously friends with a lot of West African presidents. Yes. How is that? How are they as people? Are they like?
No, they are really nice people.
Yeah.
They want to do business. As you know, sometimes we lie to them. As we tell them we're going to invest, and we bring investors to West Africa.
Yes.
And then we manipulate the way in our way, things in our way.
I can imagine that at one point you were like, obviously, when you're living this life, you have this fear that you're going to get caught. Was there a moment in your life where this fear was at its peak? You were paranoid and you were like not sleeping well, even maybe.
Yes, when they invaded, or when the police, the Lebanese authority came to my house.
Okay.
But before they came, I had a call from the police in Lebanon, leave your house. So I left the house and to the north of Lebanon. It was 2011 or 12. And from there, they make for me a fake passport with the money. Mm-hmm. And from there, I went to Egypt.
Okay.
And from Egypt, I went to Guinea-Bissau. And Guinea-Bissau assured me, or Guinea-Bissau gave me the diplomatic passport.
Okay.
And with the diplomatic passport, then I travel all the world.
Yes, yes.
And in 2014, they arrest me with my diplomatic passport in Belgium as Roberto Antonio Vera. I have different name of passports.
How is it to have a diplomatic passport? Is that
to have diplomatic passport and to be appointed as diplomatic is really, everybody respect you.
I studied this in law school. I remember that diplomats, they have diplomatic immunity also.
You have diplomatic immunity on the country where they appoint you.
Yes.
This you have immunity. But if you travel outside, let's say I was diplomatic in some country in Africa.
Yes.
Nobody can touch me.
Yes.
But if I travel, the authority, they have a right to arrest me.
They have.
Yes, but you have immunity in the country.
How did that come about? Because you don't just become a diplomat. How did that happen?
You know, you have your way to speak with the prime minister and the president.
Yes.
And you need to persuade them why you want to be diplomatic. You cannot tell them I will be diplomatic to smuggle drugs. No. I will be diplomatic to bring investors to your country. Like this excuse, you find your way to get to the president.
Okay. And of course, with a lot of money, I can imagine.
Yes.
How much would you say that it cost you to become a diplomat?
It depends on each country.
Yeah. Or like
now you can get it cheap. It depends on the country. Of course, you can get it. Let's see with no numbers. Thank you so much for you having me.
Of course.
And please read my book.
I will.
Coke-diplomat.
I will definitely, and I can definitely advise you guys to read it as well. It's out, Bruna, bol.com, and they will definitely make a movie or a series from it.
Yes.
One of the two. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
One's good, right?
Yes, definitely.